Energy performance engineering was pioneered and perfected by the ECG Group over 15 years ago to address two questions commonly asked by school districts and municipalities related to upgrading infrastructure and reducing energy costs under a constrained budget. First, what is energy performance contracting, or EPC? And secondly, how can we ensure maximum value of such a complex project? Let's address the first question. What is an EPC? An energy performance contract is a way for school districts and municipalities to make much-needed infrastructure repairs and improve the energy efficiency of their buildings without any increase in taxes to local property owners. Once viewed as a niche program used primarily to replace only lighting, EPC now includes dozens of systems and has evolved to become a key component in many agencies' long-term capital funding strategies. Here's how it works. A school district or municipality retains a third-party representative with expertise in the design and evaluation of energy performance contracts. That consultant then drafts a request for proposals, or RFP, on behalf of the school district to secure competitive proposals from energy service companies, or ESCOs. Each ESCO identifies the project scope and determines the energy savings and the payback period in its bid. The winning ESCO builds the project, assists the school district or municipality in securing financing, and guarantees that the energy savings will pay for the entire cost of the upgrades. In addition to the project paying for itself through savings, the agency typically will receive rebates, grants, and building aid. This creates a positive cash flow. In essence, EPC provides a budget-neutral solution for leaders in government and education who are struggling more than ever to provide for the needs of their taxpayers without drastically increasing tax revenues or reducing facility and maintenance budgets. The common problems of antiquated buildings due to insufficient funds, piecemeal upgrades, and unintegrated systems, as well as prior project failures, are all addressed by an EPC. An EPC, particularly when guided by the ECG Group's team of experts, provides a comprehensive energy audit that will not only maximize infrastructure upgrades, but will also incorporate renewable technologies and create cash flow to fund additional capital projects, all at no out-of-pocket costs. To illustrate the far-reaching potential of EPCs, energy conservation measures can now be applied to over 50 different building systems, including roofs, windows, doors, lighting, boilers and HVAC equipment and controls, as well as renewable energy features. The list of eligible systems is ever expanding, with recent projects including automated water meter reading and wastewater treatment plant modernizations. So now that we've established the immense value of an EPC, why is a partnership with the ECG Group so important to ensuring the best possible outcome? ECG is a leader in designing, managing, and maximizing value of EPCs. ECG has successfully worked as the technical liaison between owners and energy service companies, or ESCOs, on over 100 energy performance projects that have produced nearly $1 billion in energy conservation improvements. ECG has a highly specialized team of engineers, architects, and project managers who work exclusively on energy performance projects. They have decades of combined knowledge and experience and have mastered the unique skills required to produce the biggest project with the greatest cash flow. Finally, ECG's energy performance engineering model supports clients throughout every stage of an EPC, from concept to RFP, through completion of construction and beyond, to verify and validate that energy savings are in fact realized. Here's a look into exactly how ECG maximizes value across all stages of an EPC. To begin, ECG performs a preliminary energy assessment, evaluating an agency's energy costs and consumption data for the prior 12 months to determine if sufficient energy savings can be realized to justify pursuing an energy performance contract. After confirming feasibility, ECG will then prepare and issue an RFP and manage the RFP process. ECG ensures multiple highly qualified energy service companies, or ESCOs, submit proposals that include the agency's most desired energy-related upgrades and ECG's team of technical and financial experts evaluate each proposal and provide a recommendation as to which company will maximize project value. After an ESCO is selected, ECG then proceeds to supervise the ESCO's preparation of an investment-grade comprehensive energy audit, or CEA, which will be used to support the financing of the project. The ESCO will be required to guarantee the savings identified in the CEA. Furthermore, ECG evaluates the CEA to ensure that projected energy savings are real and that all energy savings opportunities are considered. During the agency's contract negotiations with the ESCO, as well as during the financing procurement that follow, ECG's experts are available to review and provide input to the agency and its legal counsel to ensure the ESCO bears full cost and liability of the project. ECG then prepares engineering plans, specifications, and applications reflecting the scope of work identified in the CEA. All health and safety issues are considered and applicable regulations are mandated. When construction commences, ECG will provide construction administration services to expedite and oversee the project. As the project concludes, ECG will then inspect and verify the substantial completion of the project and ensure that all guarantees, rebates, training, equipment manuals, and other contractual requirements are provided and documented to the agency's satisfaction. Then, for a period of 36 months after substantial completion, ECG will assist the agency to evaluate actual energy savings realized by the energy performance contract as part of the required measurement and verification plan. One of the highlights of the more than 100 EPC projects guided by ECG is the EPC performed at the State Correctional Institution in Dallas, Pennsylvania. Nearly $20 million in upgrades were completed across the facility's campus, including LED lighting, central boiler plant upgrades, water conservation measures, and wastewater treatment plant upgrades. As a result, energy costs were reduced by 46%. The City of Waterbury, Connecticut's EPC is another impressive example of ECG's ability to deliver enormous project value. $25 million in upgrades were performed, including interior and exterior LED lighting, comprehensive temperature control upgrades, and 21 boiler plant upgrades at 11 separate facilities. The city and its taxpayers will not only benefit from these substantial infrastructure improvements, but will enjoy a 40% savings in baseline energy costs. Perhaps one of the greatest beneficiaries of EPC is Sachem School District in New York. A veteran of EPC endeavors, Sachem has performed 3 different projects over 20 years, resulting in over $50 million in upgrades. Over 50 different energy conservation measures have been performed, from core improvements like lighting, boiler, and steam trap replacements, to innovative renewable technologies including rooftop solar panels, cogeneration, and a wind turbine. Furthermore, with 2 successfully completed EPCs, Sachem's third EPC project created an additional 30% reduction in energy costs. The district's long-term use of EPCs for infrastructure upgrades is a powerful example of just how valuable a tool EPC can be when executed properly. And ECG's team of experts work tirelessly to ensure just that any EPC they support will provide the largest, most successful project for their client. Here are a few testimonials from 3 clients which speak to the excellence and value that comes with ECG's Energy Performance Engineering service. To learn more about the advantages of EPC or to request a complimentary energy survey, contact ECG today.